bitch girl next door. My name is Laci, and as you can see, we are in the kitchen today because we are going to be making a World War II depression cake. This cake goes by a few different names. It is a chocolate vinegar cake. It is also called a crazy cake or a wacky cake or a ration cake. We're gonna try it out and I'm excited. It's a weird time right now for all of us. We're kind of staying in. We are trying to not go to the grocery store as often. I thought it was the perfect time to try this recipe, and it is a ration cake recipe because it does not use any milk, eggs, or butter. So technically it could be considered a vegan cake as well. So I originally saw a version of this recipe on my friend's Instagram, and her handle is Vintage Facade. So I will link her Instagram below. She does amazing 1940s looks and some baking recipes as well. So I will link her for you. Without further ado, let's get started making our World War II depression cake. We are going to start off by preheating the oven to 350 degrees. And then we will get started. Our recipe calls for the following ingredients, plus also flour and sugar and some water. So first of all, we're going to add our 3 cups of flour. And I apologize in advance because I did not frame this well the whole time that I'm showing the recipe, and I'm really sorry about that. Hopefully you can still get the gist. So we've got our flour. Now we're going to add our 2 cups of sugar. And then we're going in with 10 tablespoons of unsweetened cocoa powder. I probably could have figured the math out and done that in cups, but it is what it is. So now 2 teaspoons of baking soda, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and that's all our dry ingredients. So I'm going to mix those all together first. So then we're going to get our wet ingredients ready. So we've got 2 teaspoons of vanilla, 2 tablespoons of vinegar, and 3/4 a cup vegetable oil. And I couldn't find my 3/4 cup for some reason, so I just used the 1/2 cup and the 1/4 cup and poured it into the 1 cup. Then you make 3 little wells, and I'm not sure why or what's the point of that, and then you put 1 of your wet ingredients in each well and then dump 2 cups of cold water over all of it and mix it all together. And so I just went ahead and used the wooden spoon the whole time for this, not a mixer or anything. Now I am greasing our cake pan. I used a 13 by 9 inch cake pan, and it calls for you to grease and flour, and then I'm just kind of shaking that flour around to coat all of the edges of the pan. And now we're going to dump in the batter. I'm just using a rubber spatula there to scrape it all into the pan, and then I also used the spatula to kind of level it out a little bit and make sure that it was kind of even all over the whole pan. And now the taste test. Yum. We're gonna go ahead and put this cake in the oven for 25 to 30 minutes, and I ended up taking it out right at the 25-minute mark. So, ta-da! Here is our cake. It smelled delicious. And it looks pretty good. I just cut out one piece to try so that we could eat this cake with our Easter dinner. Okay, the cake is done. It smells really good and I'm excited to taste it. So really, the recipe says you can just eat it with like no icing or no anything on it, or you can put powdered sugar, or you can put strawberries. So I put powdered sugar and strawberries. It looks yummy, it looks pretty. Let's taste it. It's really good. So it's not super sweet and it's a little more dense of a cake, I guess, like a heavier cake, if that makes sense. But it's really good. It'll be a really yummy dessert. And it looks really good. Like it has a really good texture. I like it. It's not like a box cake. It's not as fluffy as a box cake. But that's okay. Like it's really good and it's not dry or anything like that. So I say thumbs up for the ration cake. It was tasty. So yeah, that's the video. I hope that you guys enjoyed. Thanks so much for watching. And if you decide to make a ration cake, you must let me know. And tag me on Instagram. I am there at Laci Fay. I would love to have you join me over there. And if you are not subscribed already, please do so. I would love to have you stick around for more of our vintage fun. I hope that you are all safe and well during this weird, crazy time that we're in. And I am sending you all my love, and I will see you soon in my next video. Bye.